everyone, I am here at Bagumbong, Halhala Rizal to conduct an interview with our amazing and one of the teachers we look up to, our teacher guest, Ma'am Richelda Catalan. Ma'am, could you tell me about yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Mrs. Richelle Day Batalon, currently teaching at Bagumbong National High School as a senior high school teacher for almost 17 years. I am also in position as teacher 3 and currently waiting for the career progression result. I am teaching a social science subjects like understanding culture, society, and politics, as well as discipline ideas in social sciences. And also, I am currently working with my students in work immersion. Also, I can teach applied economics and principles of marketing, as well as organization and management.
So, Ma'am, I have 5 questions for you.
Okay?
So, the first question is, how do you apply learner-centered teaching principles in your classrooms, especially when working with diverse learners with different needs, strengths, and backgrounds?
Okay, being a teacher, to apply learner-centered principle with diverse learners, teacher can differentiate instructions through tiered assignment and flexible groupings, foster a supportive and inclusive classroom environment, and shift their role to that of a facilitator who guides and provides resources.
So, for the second question, what teaching strategies do you find most effective for encouraging active exploration, discovery, and hands-on learning among your students?
I think being a social science teacher, the effective strategies that I use for active hands-on learning includes inquiry-based, wherein the students develop the higher order thinking skills, which is very much encouraged in using and making, aside from lesson planning, in making test questions, especially on the last quarter on the final examination of the students. And also aside from that, I can use project-based learning and of course an experiential learning which encourage students to ask questions, conduct research, and solve problems through real-world applications.
And how do you social cultural factors such as students, home environment, peer influence, and community background affect the way you plan your lessons and manage your classroom?
Okay, the third question I think is very much related to the question number 1. For sociocultural factors, influence lesson planning and classroom management by requiring a flexible and culturally responsive approach. Teacher must plan lessons that are relevant to diverse backgrounds of the learners. So, where can we found that in the anecdotal records wherein we can find the family background of the students for us to understand and why the level of intelligence of the students is like that. The anecdotal record is very important for the teachers, especially if you are advisors.
Now, can you share an experience where you had to adjust your teaching methods to address different learning styles, levels of motivations, or stages of cognitive development?
Okay, for the question number 4, being a teacher, my experience, I can adjust my methods by employing differentiated instruction, which includes or involves varying content, process, and product to match student needs. This can be done by using multi-sensory techniques, offering student choice, creativity, flexible learning environment.
Wow, and for the last questions, what challenges do you face when creating a positive or supportive and non-violent learning environment, and how do you address or overcome these challenges?
Okay, so very challenging question talaga. Okay, so being a teacher, there's a lot of challenges, but to name some few, the challenges that I encountered to create a positive, supportive, and non-violent learning environment are the following. First is lack of effective communication. Communication communication with parents, communication with the students, and communication with the co-workers. And then followed by pressure from the school administrators, some difficulties in work, and then aside from that, we have support of the stakeholders and parents, a lot of ancillary services that the teacher handled, especially me. I have a lot of ancillary services such as I am a Supreme Student Government Learners Advisor, and also a junior high school guidance counselor, wherein the big responsibility in my shoulder comes. And then I am also an immersion teacher and immersion coordinator in senior high school. And aside from that, I am also the Scholar Migo coordinator. So a lot of ancillary services wherein and also we include the child protection policy coordinator also. A lot of ancillary services affect the teaching and learning process being a teacher. And also, aside from that, last but not the least, creating an engaging lesson plans that fit the curriculum standard.
Wow,
Thank
so
you.
that's all, Mom. Thank you very much for your time and allowing me to have a great interview with you.
Okay.